Hello guys, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, Facebook page at Forex Runners. This is a channel I've created for you guys to share with you my technical analysis on the market, on some currency pairs, metals, crypto. So I'll be taking you through technical analysis because I don't really trade fundamentals. So I'll be showing you how to become profitable traders and how you can succeed in your trades. So please follow my Facebook page at Forex Runners and then subscribe to my YouTube channel at Forex Runners so you can enjoy a lot more profitable trades. Thank you. So for the first time, I'm going to be looking at gold. We've been having gold going up for quite some time, so I think gold is still going up as I look at it. Let's get to the market. I need a full screen. Yes. So this is our gold. We start from a daily time frame. Let's do a daily. Oh, too much noise. Our daily time frame. We see our gold is at support, resistance, and then resistance, support. It's at some point where it has been either reversing or continuing. So if it was reversing, in this case it would be our resistance and this would be our support. So let's get to a lower time frame, like a 4-hour time frame. Our 4-hour time frame, let's see. So looking into our 4-hour time frame, there's too much noise. Let me see. Okay, to our 4-hour time frame, I think let me apply this. So I think our gold might reverse. To reverse to a certain point, say to sorry. Let me see. Our gold will reverse to this point, to our resistance level here, support, resistance, support, resistance. This is the same level I'm talking about. This one, guys. This is the level I'm talking about. So you can see it says let's move it up to this side. So this is a level here. So our gold might reverse up to this level. Let me remove this because I've been dealing with this market for quite some long time. Let me remove the drawings first. So also remove this one, and then I can leave that one. So our gold might reverse to this point, and this becomes our resistance, support. Yes. For the sellers who want to sell this market, this is the time that you need to sell them. Spot a good entry for you. We draw a trend line here. So we drop to a lower time frame, let's say 1-hour time frame. So this is it, 1-hour time frame. where I expect for the sellers to sell when the market does this. It will break this, retest this support, and then drop to this level if you want to sell. But to me, I won't be taking this trade because I normally trade ratio from 1 to 3. Ratio 1 to 3. So this is a short trade. So I don't normally take these trades because I normally enter in the 1 hour time frame. Though I like a 15-minute time frame too, but it's not it's a quick time frame. So I normally like a 1 hour time frame. So after dropping to this support, I expect the buyers to come in and then shoot the market upwards up to somewhere like let's go back to our 4 time. So 4 hours. So I expect the market to shoot up to one daily, up to this level. Before it shoots, I expect this before it shoots. Break and retest. I expect a break and retest, and then this up to 2000, around this area. Those are enough profits for someone to take home. So that's our goal. How we should go about our goal. I expect the goal to get to 2000. That's it. But then at this time, if you want to trade this week, I expect to sell, because this is also this is a resistance and this is our support. So you never know, this gold can hold this level. So that's one thing you need to follow this week. So let's get into another market. We shall look at Euro JPY. Let's see. First, go to the daily time frame. Let's see a daily time frame. Okay. We have our support here. Resistance. There's a false breakout, then movement upwards, and then let me see. Finally, there is a breakout. I expect this market to go down. It's a bearish market. So you guys who want to trade this week, I expect this market to go down. But before it goes down, it will have to do this. This is how I think about it. So for me to enter this trade, I need to first let me activate my RSI. So for me to enter this trade, this market will first go back to our support, and then it becomes resistance, then support, resistance. So then finally I'll expect our market to drop down, because when you get back to our 4 hour time frame, when you get back to our daily time frame, we realize that This market has been making lower highs, and then it broke our resistance, support, broke through. So I expect it to come back to this area of interest, to our resistance, and then finally break down up to, if you want to take profits, we can take profits up to this area. Up to, we are selling, you know, 1 hour. That's the time frame I like. So I wouldn't take this trade. So it's not my trading style that I have to. For me, I'm always looking for trades which have a ratio of 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 and above. So this ratio of 1 to 1, let me see. If I'm too long, this trade would be, let me say my profits. It's a ratio of 1 to 2.5. So it's not 1 to 3. So I wouldn't take that trade. So I would wait for my exact time when it is here. When the markets are here, remove this, and then we go for a short. Then do this. Need to keep my stop loss, so with a few pips. So my ratio now is, let me see, it's a 1 to 7 ratio, because I'm going to take it up to, go back to a higher time frame, up to this zone here. This is a 1 to 4.89 ratio. That's a trade I would get into. So I wouldn't buy this trade. For me, I would wait for my time to sell this trade. This price, this ELO JPY, that's what I would be doing. So let's get to another. So now I'm going to take into index. So I want the US30. So US30. So Wall Street. Let's see. So looking at our US30, let's first get to our daily time frame. So now our daily time frame, it is actually showing us it's on this point of this is our support, resistance, our main area of interest, support, resistance. So we don't know yet whether this area is going to hold or it's going to continue. So what I'm trying to say is this: we don't know whether these markets are going to come, do this, retest our resistance, then they become support, and then moves upwards up to this zone here. We don't know that yet. So looking at this market, we are not sure of whether to sell or buy this market. So what I'm going to do is this. I'll first draw this kind of a trend line. Yes, why I have chosen this area here is because this is our support turned into resistance. That means this is a main point, this is a main area. So extend this to here. So there is a high chance that this market might reverse, or another minimal chance that this market might continue. So let's drop down to a lower time frame, like a 4 hour. But when you get to a 4 hour, you realize that the prices are almost going back, going sideways. You realize the prices are going sideways, that the prices from here are too high, but then they are narrowing, then going sideways. So I'll draw up my trend line. So this is my trend line, how I expect to tackle this market this week. So I'll draw my trend line. So this is a 4 hour trend line. Then I drop to a 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, you realize that, let me see, if I activate my RSI, you realize that this market has been actually forming higher highs, this, and this, and then with our RSI it is forming this. But then this is not a divergence whereby you have to sell immediately. No, you're not going to sell immediately. So we have to wait for more signals so that we can sell. So what we're going to wait for is this. We need this price to cut through, to go through this trend line, and maybe retest this zone here, So go through the trend line. Let me remove this, remove drawings. Good. So expect that prices to go through this trend line, then retest this area of support, this area, and then go down. Then expect the price to drop. So let me see, when this price is to drop, we go to a 4 hour time frame, back to our 4 hour time frame. So you see this price might drop. Well, the reason why I'm using might is because I don't move these markets, neither you can move these markets, so no one moves these markets. So it's up to our own analysis to understand how these markets work, how to use the technical analysis, maybe even the fund. I don't want to trade fundamentals, it's rare for me to trade fundamentals. So this is how I would attack this market. So if I was to sell this market, short this market, I'll do this after I retest here. Then this is my reward. I'll drop to this level here. I wouldn't go way up to the downside. No, I would drop to this level here, this one. So that's what I would do. So this is a level of, let me see, I'll try to bring my, because yes, so here I get 1:4 risk reward ratio, so that's a good trade to me. That's how but then if this market was to continue upwards, so if it was continue to, if bulls were more stronger, so this is how I would attack this market. So I would do this, remove this, remove this, and this. So if the bulls were to still go to have strengths, I would wait for this market to do this, go up, retest this zone, because this would be resistance, then support, then after retesting I activate my pivot point. So if my pivot point, let me say, if I drop down to a 4 hour, to a 1 hour, I would only want to see, let me zoom in my chart. Sorry. So I'll do this, because I wouldn't take a trade in a 4-hour time frame. I normally like the 1 hour time frame, the 15-minute time frame. So if I was to long this trade, this is what I would do: wait for this trade here to come and break through this zone here. Then me, I don't trade breakouts, I trade break and retest. If it doesn't retest, then that's not my trade. I'll have to wait until it retests the point of the support, the resistance I want. So this is it. I'll go about this trade, then I wait for it to retest this area, then I long my trade. But in this case, when you go to the daily time frame, you realize if we are to long this trade, we will long this trade up to this zone here. That's it. That's how far I would go, and I believe these are big profits. I'm not a scalper. Me, I trade my trades the way I try to trade my trades, to get into a day trade and then exit after like 2 days or 3 days. I'm holding a trade, and I don't trade fundamentals. When I know news is coming in, I don't trade that day. Maybe if it so happens I don't pay attention to fundamentals, that's when I trade. But most cases I don't trade fundamentals, I trade technical analysis. I'm not a fundamental guy, I don't need to speculate. So another thing, another market. So I've shown you that if you want to trade this UA30, you have to go to our 1 hour. There is our trend line there. So wait for this trend line to break and then retest this area. Unless it does that, don't short, because you won't be sure whether it will go into your favor or not. So break and retest, that's the thing. So next I'm going to take you to USD Swiss francs. So with our USD Swiss francs, let me see, we'll get to a higher time frame first. There's a daily time frame. There's a lot of noise. Reduce the noise. So you realize that this market is at a point of support. This is our support, resistance. Maybe we can say this whole area is our resistance, and then prices, we expect our prices to come up to this level here. Let's draw it, this level here. This level. So they are there, are they? Yes, they are yet. So go drop down to a lower time frame. Yes, lower time frame. That's a 4 hour. Yes, we have this strong bullish candle. This strong bullish candle. See here. So I'm only going to enter this market when it does this. This is a falling wedge. As all you can see, this is a falling wedge. So when I activate my RSI, it shows me it has been overbought. Yes, not yet, but then it was overbought here. So, but then it's almost overbought. So, and it's at our point of support. So what we are going to do is we are going to do this. Wait for this market. Wait for this market to break this trend line and then retest this zone here. This higher, this lower high, this lower high, excuse me, to retest this lower high, and then what I'm going to wait for again, you say these are my daily pivot points. Let me go drop to a lower time frame. Let's say 1 hour. So you realize that the moving up my daily pivot points are dropping. So if I see a rising pivot point, say this comes to here, another pivot point here, so that's a confirmation that this might be a bullish market. But then we don't know yet whether it's a bullish market or not. So we have to wait the markets to come, retest, and then have another. We have a pivot point. It doesn't break it, and then again it moves up to this zone here. My first take profit will be around this zone. And then my second take profit, I will go for a higher time frame. Then we see a higher time frame. Let me go to a daily time frame. When I got to move to a daily time frame, so let me see. I do this. So to a daily time frame, I will let my profits flow up to this point here. So this will be resistance. So I expect this zone to hold this zone. So that's how I'll be going through the US dollar Swiss franc. But then if I was to short this market, let me say I'm to short this market, which I probably wouldn't do unless it does show me this. Let me go to my 1 hour. Let's remove this. Let me remove drawings. So if I was to short this market, this is what I would do. I'll do this one. I would wait for the market to go below this zone. Sorry. So I would wait for the market to go below this zone and then retest and do this. What do I do? Go do this, wait for the market to do this for me, and then do this and give me something like a falling frag. That's the only way I would sell this trade. But then if it doesn't show me that, I can't sell that trade because this trade looks more bullish than being bearish. So I wouldn't sell this trade at this time. No. So let me get to crypto. I'll give you more about crypto. Let me get to Bitcoin. So first things first, we'll go to a higher time frame. What's this? It's a higher time frame. Move this. So this is it. Higher time frame. So our price has tried to break this support. So we all know that the ongoing crypto fallout is still on. So I expect these markets to still go down. To me, that's because you realize there are more bearish candles than bullish candles. You see, these are bearish candles than the red ones. You realize that more of this market is more of bearish than it is of being bullish. So this is how I would go about this market. Let me remove this noise. I've been trying to analyze these markets. So this is it. So if I'm to draw the trend line, this is it. So this one. So this will still be a falling wedge. But how do I trade this market now? How will I deal with this market? It's our daily time frame, so I'm going to drop to a lower time frame. Let me see, lower time frame like a 4 hour. What is it say? 4 hour. There's nothing much in the 4 hour time frame unless let me see. Remember, this area is at our previous support. This one. It is here. You see it. So you never know. You don't know whether it is going to hold and then form support, resistance. You never know that. So we have to wait. Go back to our 1 hour time frame, and 1 hour time frame. Draw a trend line here. Still realize there's nothing much about this market. There's nothing much about this market. So to me, this week I wouldn't be buying or selling Bitcoin because this is a dead end. So the only way I would enter this market, if it was a shorting market, yes, shorting market, I would enter it like this. Wait for this market to come to this zone here. Maybe I've just said something. If our level was to hold, I would wait for this market to come to our zone here, but then I would move out as long as it gets to this level here, I would move out of this market. So until it breaks, comes this area, breaks, retests this zone, and then shorting. It moves down. Unless it does that, I wouldn't trade this market. In fact, this is not a good trade this week. So guys, let's not trade Bitcoin this week. Maybe if you have your own style of trading, but me, I wouldn't trade Bitcoin this week. So thank you guys. Let me see you next week in the next video. Thank you.